Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Phone Trader YouTube channel. Today we're going to be bringing you a unboxing video for the Defender Pro, which is the third Defender handset in our portfolio. We had obviously the Defender 1, which came out around about 2014, Defender 2, which came out sort of summer 2015, and now we have the Defender Pro, which has been out now for a few months, and I think it's about time we had a little look at the unboxing and had a look at what's inside. So let's have a look. So the box is a nice solid box, pretty scary looking, but robust. Open them up, and we have the phone first of all, which is in. Oh, get rid of that. So there's the phone. Pretty solid looking thing, pretty scary looking device. It's got the 13 megapixel rear camera, and it also has a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Standard USB input for charging. This also has the magnetic charging input as well, and you do get a magnetic charging adapter with it, and that kind of prevents any issues with people inserting the charger on a regular basis and sometimes messing this up, especially in an enterprise environment where they're being used for a work solution and they're constantly being taken off and on charge. Sometimes we see this problem here, but the magnetic stuff should reduce that risk, and also it supports wireless charging as well, the Qi charge solution. So that can just be placed onto a Qi charger and be charged wirelessly. So that's also quite a nice feature. Looking at the rest of the box, you get an instruction manual. It will be a pretty basic manual. Just has a few bits in there about the hardware. Obviously, it doesn't mention anything about Android itself. It's mainly to do with the hardware, adjusting the volume and that sort of thing. And then underneath, we have a USB charger, a mains UK USB plug, and as I mentioned earlier, the magnetic charging adapter. So the USB just ends in that way, and the magnetic side slots into, you guessed it, the magnetic side, like so. Put that back and all the way, and we'll fire the phone up and have a look. So just power up, and if anybody out there who's had a Defender handset in the past will probably recognise the website, thetoughphone.com. They have got rid of the crackling noise that used to sometimes appear on the device, because it used to wake up members of family and that sort of thing. That wasn't always useful, so Tough Phone have got rid of that. But it definitely feels nice and strong. You know, it's got a real big battery in it. The battery is a 4,500 milliamp battery, so you know, it should last you a really good working day. It also has a 4G, so you know, if you are lucky enough to be in the 4G area, then you will pick up high speed wireless internet on the device. Bluetooth 4, so again, it should be compatible with most in-car and in-van charging solutions, telephone solutions, as well as streaming and whatnot. It runs on Android 6. It may get the update to Android 7. We're not entirely sure yet. I would approach it as it's Android 6, and that's all you're going to get. But the Tough Phone may be able to roll out the Android 7, which would be a nice addition. However, having said that, Android 6 is stable. It's fine. It's going to be absolutely fine to run what the majority of users who require a Tough Phone need to do. Talking about running applications, it has a octa-core 2 GHz MTK processor. It has 32 gig of ROM and 3 gig of RAM. So plenty of resources there to draw upon to run applications. Obviously, things like your basic stuff like email, sat nav, and that sort of stuff isn't even a problem. And then it will even run the majority of high-powered games if you wish to. But you know, it's not going to let you down. It's a modern handset. It would do everything you want it to do. It's also dual SIM. It does take two micro SIM cards, so two micro SIM cards, I might link up to the Phone Trader's roaming SIM card, which is a really useful addition in a dual SIM device. You'd put your main SIM card in the first SIM slot, and then you could use a roaming SIM card in the second SIM slot and use it as a backup. So the roaming SIM will use all UK networks. It doesn't have a set permission to use only one network. It will use all the networks. So when I say all, O2, EE, and Vodafone. And if you're in an area where you need to make a phone call, then the roaming SIM will kick in for you if your main SIM hasn't got a network. And again, that works with incoming calls as well, but we won't get too bogged down with that one at the moment. But it's definitely worth researching, and I might link up somewhere in the video so you can have a look. Just quickly, it has the volume keys on the side here, power off and on button on the side, and the opposite side we have a custom button. So if you wanted to link something up there, whether it be the flashlight or text messages or something like that. It also has a button at the bottom, which at the moment is linked to a native push-to-talk application. I believe that Tough Phone are looking to remove that and make it agnostic with regards to any push-to-talk solutions out there. And if you do have any questions about push-to-talk, give us a shout at the Tough Phone and the Phone Trader, because we may well have some information for you and be able to point you in the right direction for any push-to-talk requirements. Just quickly, and it's a 5-inch screen. I think you will notice a difference. If any Defender 1 users out there will certainly see a difference moving from a Defender 1 to the Pro. It's a lot quicker, it's a lot punchier, the screen's better, it feels better. It has got the hardened plastic approach as opposed to the rubberized feel it had on the Defender 1. If you're upgrading from a Defender 2, I think you still will see a difference. You have got a slightly bigger screen. You have got Android 6 versus Android 5, so that's always useful. But obviously it's subject to your requirements you have from a Tough Phone. The price on the Defender Pro is currently retailing at $389 plus VAT, and for that sort of money you're looking at the same sort of handsets as perhaps the DeWalt MD501. The Cat S41 has come out, and that's a bit cheaper. The Cat S41, it's around about £300, £310 mark. I would suggest that the Pro it feels the more robust phone out of the Cat. Obviously, Cat has the name in it, and everyone recognises the Cat brand, and Tough Phone perhaps isn't a known brand, so to speak. But I do think that for a really, really tough environment, I would probably feel more comfortable with a Defender Pro than I would do for Cat if you took away the price and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, let me know what you think. Post your comments down below. We do endeavour to reply to you as quickly as we can. And I'll send some links for the roaming SIM, and also the link where you can have a look at this phone in more detail. And of course, any questions, give us a ring or post comments. And thanks for watching.